That's the bad guy.
He said, son, sometimes you have to be a lion so you can be the lamb you really are. I talk this like a lion.
What's up, y'all? We here. We back with another one. It's PNP Positive Nonsense Podcast, episode 50.
5,245,000.
So do you want to introduce season 2?
Hell yeah, nigga.
No, we're doing this for the long term, not just for the short term. So it's like we break this thing. We have episodes and we broke it down into seasons. So we officially completed season 1 with about 10 to 12 episodes and some bonus content. So now we in season 2. You know, we feel like we veterans now. We know some extra stuff. So we're gonna have more structure, more detailed content, and more of our outside lives also. So this season is gonna be, not gonna say it's gonna be necessarily better than the first season, but it's gonna
be better. Fuck that. I'm saying we gonna look a whole lot more professional in this bitch.
different angles,
Different contents.
different
backgrounds, more interesting. We're gonna have this shit structured. This shit gonna be better. So if y'all was fucking with us in the first season,
Wait till you see us now.
man, we appreciate y'all like a motherfucker.
Amen.
All right, bro, I gotta ask you a question. We're older gentlemen, right? I'm not gonna lie, man. I wrote a question down for you in a little topic because I was in my feelings when I wrote it. I'm not gonna lie. I was watching this lady on TikTok, right? You know, TikTok is a land of the free, home of the brave. Niggas can say what the fuck they want on TikTok. So this girl said, if you're in your 30s and you don't have a kid, you're weird.
Damn.
We are older. You know what I'm saying?
We're not gonna say the age.
We're not gonna say the age, but we're somewhere around that. And I thought about it. I was like, how do you feel about that? Being an older man and you're not, technically we're older, we don't have kids. How you feel about that?
Well, me personally, it's like all right, so let me give you a background of my family. So basically, most of the women in my family are single. Like the father of their child is not around. Mm-hmm. So ever since I was young, I wanted to change that from starting with the family that I create. So it's like having a kid right now and then me not having the relationship that I want or the foundation that I want with the woman. I don't want to put myself through that, or I don't want to take that chance. I know anything can still happen. You know, I can still wait and wait till the right one comes and stuff still happens. But I don't necessarily feel like I'm missing out at this point, because when it do happen, I want it to be final. I don't want to have a divorce. I don't want to.
So you don't fear having a child. You just fear like the man and the woman household. You want a 2-parent household. You fear the 2-parent household structure because you think of like.
So it's like I don't fear. So you're asking me if I fear the fact that I'm an age.
You're an age,
and I don't have a child yet, right? Yeah. I don't feel like it's I don't feel like I'm at that age yet where it's starting to become oh shit, I need to find that one.
You don't?
Because it goes back to how I feel about myself as far as finding the one. I feel, and we've talked about this before, I feel like I haven't grown enough yet to, meet my wife. So I feel like I'm still getting ready for her. So I haven't met her yet. Or she could be in my past, I don't know, we rekindle or whatever. But It's like, I just felt like I haven't met that one yet. So it's like, of course it makes sense to me why I haven't had the child yet, because I haven't met that perfect.
You never had damn, I can see myself with like a family with this person?
Yeah, I did, but it didn't work out. So yeah, back to square one.
The drawing board.
Yeah, because it's like I know how I see myself and how I react to certain things when I see like little kids or just a happy couple. And I know things happen between in marriage and stuff like that, but I see myself being a great husband, being a great dad and stuff like that. So it's like Would you be married first before you have kids, or would you just say, damn, we having a kid, so I still love you? We can get married. Ideally, I wanted to be married first, but it's probably gonna be the other way around. She'll probably get pregnant, then it's like
that's
all right. Let's just go ahead. But the thing about that, even when she gets pregnant, I hope that I was able to, spend a lot of time with her before that actually happened. So
to be like, yeah, I feel like we can spend our lives together.
Yeah, so it's like
Instead of being, because that brings to our next question. Do you believe that planned pregnancy is still a thing? I wrote this down because I literally, a lot of times I write things down and I'll be like, bruh, I want to ask you this, but it'd be like 3 a.m. and I'm like, yeah, back along. So I wrote this down. I was like, do people have planned pregnancies?
I don't think not so much, especially in this day and age. I don't really think so, because shit, people just really would just want to be having fun type shit. So
that's so weird to me.
Well, I'm sure some people try to, but you know.
Yeah, you probably was like, yeah, when I turned, no, every woman feel like they had that same outlandish, like when I turn 27, I'm gonna have my own business, I'm gonna be married with a kid, and now you got 2 baby daddies, and one of them in jail, and the other one is trying to be in his life, and you hating.
Well, you can see the thing about that, it's not like they planned for them to have 2 baby daddies, just the circumstances, how life and their choices probably. So it's like everybody has an idea how they want their life to be. It's just some play their part better, if that makes sense.
I feel like down the road, everybody grows up. Well, you said that a lot of women in your life don't have, or they are single. I grew up in a 2-parent household, so my idea of a family is 2 people. I know yours idea of a family is 2 people. I'm not discrediting you at all, brother. But it's like a lot of people growing up don't see that. You think everybody grew up believing that at some point, like on TV? Damn, they got a mom and a dad in the house, and then they'll be like, nah, nigga.
I can relate to that, but I don't know, because it's like my dad is there, right? But I never talked to him, but I know where he's at. Like he live in the island, so it's like I don't talk to him. I barely talk to him, probably once or twice a year. But it's like my mom was always there, so it's like I got used to the idea of him not being there, if that makes sense. So it's like when I used to see, when I used to have friends and see that their parents is around, I would look at it and be like, cool, not in a jealous way, but it's like, it's definitely noticeable, because that's not what's in my household. So it's like I would not feel some type of way in a bad way, but just I would see the connection, I would see the bond between everybody, and I'm like, that would be something nice to have. But by the time I started seeing that, I was already past that stage where, you know, the dad should be, well, your dad should be in your life all the time.
I was gonna say fast. You know, like,
but it's like
growing stages, like when Will was like, yeah, I got a good shot without him. I learned how to shave without him.
So
like that. Yeah, like you reached a point in your life where it's like,
yeah,
you should have been there.
Yeah.
I'm grown now. I figured it out. Yeah, cause I think about like a plan. I told my mom, she said this, I told her all the time, I was like, Mom, I know it was a mistake. I ain't mad. Cause you ain't planning to have me. You ain't planning to have 4 of us. Then I think about that, I was like, you didn't plan to have us, but y'all was there. And I started thinking, like, a lot of these households is so weird because they go into it not knowing they're not gonna be together. That's the part that fuck with my head. Yeah. You knew when you had that baby, she was like, I just want to have a kid with him. I don't really want to be with him. Excuse me? I'm like, excuse, and it's becoming normal to just have a baby daddy.
Yeah.
I never want to say that. I'd never want to say baby mama. God, I know you play tricky games with me, but Lord, I do not want to say baby. That's my woman. That's my wife. That's the mother of my child. Your baby, shut the fuck up. That's her name. Yeah. It's my woman, the mother of my children. My wife.
It just became too easy in our society, unfortunately, for that. Like that just happens a lot, but it's just because it's it's hard. It's hard, like, because it's like a lot of them. You said they go into it knowing they don't want to be together, and then some of them is like they do it because they don't have no choice. It's for like the sake of the child, but then they don't really want to be with each other. So it's like, I don't know, it's just trying to do the right thing when you don't have the right answers. So it's like, yeah.
God, brother.
So I feel like
thing when you don't got the right answers, man. Let me lay you down.
Oh, you remember them now? Never mind. Can you click it off? He wanted our award.
Don't bring attention to it. I make it like I do. Watch it. All right, we can cut that off. I know which one to switch now.
But yeah, it's like a lot of these, because even your mistakes is not planned, of course. So it's like you just got to figure out and do what's best for you and your child, and whether y'all together or not.
For you as a man now, what's some good? Let's do. I want to do a thing where it's like the coin flip. What is the best advice you ever got?
The best advice from like in what?
In anything you've probably called on a podcast, a Positive Nonsense podcast. If you heard it in the street, because I got information from like my drunk uncles one time. That was a gem. The shit you were saying after that was nonsense. But that first part was cold. Like, what was the best advice you ever got?
So for me, I'll make it specifically about, well, it is, you did ask me, but I'll make it specifically about me. So it's like, the best advice is for me is pretty niche. Like everybody heard, is just trust yourself, because in my mind, I feel like I can do anything, but the confidence might not be there. So it's like, just something simple as that. Somebody just saying, whatever you have in your mind, just trust yourself. You already know they say that things seems impossible until somebody do it. So it's like, that for me is the best advice, because I look at the world as it's for the taking for me. I can just do whatever I want. So for me to do that, I need to continuously trust myself, continuously push past my fears and stuff like that. So I know it sounds cliche and everybody says it.
Heard that from?
I mean, everybody says.
Oh, you just
says that, yeah.
No,
so
it's like one of those things that just kept coming back up.
yeah.
Oh shit, that's true.
So I know, like I said, it stands out to me because I just feel like I can't do anything. If I really want to do it, I can achieve it. So as long as I just believe in myself, then it's gonna happen. What about you? What's the best advice you got?
My mother, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people give me gems, but my mother said one thing to me that always stuck out. She said, "You always remember, you're not better than nobody else." I was like, "What you talking about, mama?" Hold on, baby. She said, "Hold on, baby. Remember, you're not better than nobody else, but remember, nobody is better than you." I said, "What?" I'm young. I don't fucking know. I don't get the code. I'm like, "Mom, what the hell you talking about?" I don't say, I ain't cussing my mother. I'll never do that. But I was in my head like, "Mama, what you talking about?" And then as I got older, I thought about it. You're not better than nobody else, but nobody else is better than you. And it clicked. Now I was like, okay, any person I meet, I am not over you. I am not more than you. I will not belittle you. I will not treat you different. I don't give a fuck if you sweep the floors. Hey, you doing a great fucking job with them floors, brother. I ain't slipped at all, bro. This shit clean as hell. I will not make you feel little less than. But no one's better than me. I took that as, nigga, if you challenge me.
Oh yeah, now it's lost.
Oh, oh, you funnier than me? Oh, you can think, who better than me, man? Put your shoes on. Put your shoes on at this point. Don't ever, like, I feel like I always live in the middle, and that's kind of kept me not coasting, but put me in a good place in life. So I never ever think, we going out a lot. We do a lot of shit together. You never thought you were better than nobody else until, you do this thing too. I've heard Carmelo Anthony say this: treat everybody like a king until they show you different. You do the same thing. You be like, "Hey, everybody, you're a great person." So you start acting funny. You like, hold on, hold on. I caught that.
Yeah.
Because you do the same thing. Like, I'll treat you like a king and a queen until I start seeing different. I'm like,
yeah, when you start seeing signs, of like, all right. And then I like how you said that about the janitor thing, because I actually have a quote that stand out. It's not my favorite, but I liked it a lot. It's from Simba. You remember I keep telling you about Simba? So he was, So he was.
Exactly on the freestyle.
Yeah. So on the freestyle LA Lakers, he was like, he treated a janitor like a boss, because everybody plays a part in your life to keep you from taking a loss. So I was just like, man.
Hey,
like,
I know the button. I know the button.
We on point now.
Yeah, we on point now. We got the shit together. Told you, season 2.
But think about it, bro. It's just like you just said, treat everybody like a king. Treat everybody like with respect. In turn, they could give you some insight. They could give you some knowledge. They could prevent you from taking the loss. Like, janitors are usually older. They've seen some things. They've been through some things. So it's like, man, you treat that dude like we appreciate him. Like he's on top of the world, not like he's below us because he's cleaning and stuff like that. He's going to feel more open to you, or he might see something in you that, shines bright, give you some insight, give you some knowledge.
That you never would have known.
Exactly.
Like, you be like,
just
damn.
by you leading with respect and leading with like how you said so.
Okay, let's flip the coin now. What's the worst advice you ever got?
Damn.
I can think of one as we were talking. Never change.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah,
every phase of your life requires you to change. If you think about like big pivots in your life, it requires you to become a different person. It might not like be 100% a different person, but it's like you're not getting this right here because there's some part of you in the present time that's holding you back. So of course you need to change to get that future, whatever you're going for. So
yeah, I'm sorry, I got one more. I just thought of another one. Man, fuck them, bro. They ain't got. I mean, fuck them, nigga. They dead to you. The reason why I say that, people be like, man, fuck them. They dead to you. Let them die. And when my mother gave me game. She told me in the car one time. I was like 14. She said, having jealousy or anger of somebody about somebody else is like you drinking poison hoping to kill them. And I was like, mama, you dropping gems.
Say that again.
I was just like, having anger
dope.
towards somebody is like you drinking poison hoping that it kills them. So when people say fuck them, nigga, let them die, I had this thing in my head called a Viking funeral. If I don't fuck with you, I'll put you in the water, shoot fire at you, let it fly, burn up, you float away and die. That's what I think about. It's like, I'll show you respect. Hey, I remember you. Go ahead, you ain't in my life no more. But that's why I like people say, man, fuck that, bro. If you see them niggas kill, man, fuck them. It's like, man, I don't care.
Yeah, type shit.
What's that gonna give me? I'm angry. I'm never gonna fight. I gotta get mad.
So you saying like basically you just don't let that outside disturb your whatever you got going on.
That shit's stupid. It's like, bro, why am I so mad? Why am I so mad at Dave and Buster's? I wanna, man, this motherfucker, that girl in here? I'm not gonna lie, this is new growth for me. A couple years ago, oh yeah, I was a hater. I was a grade A. Grade A hater. It's new for me, but now that I think about it, it's like, man, why do I care, bro? Why am I like...
You said it's new for you?
What you mean? I started trying to think like this like a couple years ago. Oh. Before, man,
so you say you wasn't always like this. You transitioned. So I had to go through a couple things. I had to transition into
this. I'm still growing, player. I'm still growing. Because I used to hate. Like now I think about it, it's like, why am I letting this person get me so fucking mad? Because I'm Byron Behave. I'm Positive Nonsense Podcast. Please follow, subscribe, and share. You know what I'm saying? But if you think about those, like, why is this person affecting me so much?
Yeah,
that my whole day is ruined.
And it's funny because sometimes they not even thinking about whatever the situation.
This
It'd be crazy, bro, because you wouldn't even notice like your actions towards certain things, like how you react towards certain things. That's still on the back of your mind or subconsciously or whatever. So you're making your decisions based off of emotions that you never let go because you just constantly thinking about, whatever you're thinking about. And it's just like, boom, now you reacting bad to somebody else because you're still mad about something else that happened, but you don't realize that because you in the moment. So you think it's that person's fault, but you start out giving the wrong energy probably. So
and you just started a whole nother thing. It's like, because I came in hot. About to say, damn.
Not realizing they was probably on defense and you was the one on offense.
Man, see, we here.
How long it took us to get there though?
Hey man, it took a long nights, a lot of frustration, and a lot of lies, and that leads me to my next question. So we have a page where we got a lot of questions for women, and then we kind of took it out and we just shuffle the dice and pick one out. I picked one out and he doesn't know what it is. So that leads me to my next question. And this woman asks us, why do men lie?
Oh, shit.
You go ahead. Give up the game. All right, let's do it in a way. Let's say men lie because they think the truth is going to hurt more than it is.
I can definitely agree. Yeah. I feel like there's different angles to lying, but that's definitely...
Yeah, that's me saving my... That's still mine.
Oh, I got to come up with my own?
I'm saving me from the brothers. It's on you now, Sham. I'm saving me.
Okay.
But you get what I'm saying though, right?
Yeah, with your perspective, yeah. That makes sense. I try to think of something that's safe also. But like, nah, I get it's like, for me, it's a little bit of that, and it's also just like things I have to say or things I'd rather say. It could dictate the mood, and then like I don't want to go. Like, is it lying any specific thing or just lying in general?
Are you talking about like a kind of like a white lie?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It could have different angles. So I say like a white lie or just a
white lie. Think I look fat? No, baby, you look good.
Yeah,
like, a little bit, but I ain't gonna tell you that. Or I said I was gonna be here at a certain time, knowing that.
How are you with that? That's a good question, because I used to not tell them, but it's like the more I fuck with them, I'll be more honest. But it's still not in a way where I'll make you. It's like when I get in a relationship. We get to understand each other. We get to know, like, okay, whatever he say or do, like it kind of ties in what we was talking about earlier. You lead with respect, you get respect. So it's like, even if I'm saying things that you might not want to hear or you feel offended, the fact that you know that me and you, me and her, our conversations, the things that we do is respect come first. She can take it better. You get what I'm saying? She understand that I'm not trying to bring it down. The same, you know, vice versa. Cause I be like, when I get a new hairstyle and stuff, I want the truth, but you know, sometimes they don't want to tell the truth.
Yeah, it's like,
same
nah,
reason. So
I'd rather
like,
you tell me the truth and I'm going around and somebody like, hey, bruh,
yeah,
I fucked you up in the back.
that wasn't the move or something like that. Exactly. So it's like, if she could tell me that and I already know the type of dynamic relationship we got, we lead with respect. She's just trying to help me out. She ain't trying to, you know, take what she say without feeling some type of way. So
Yeah, because I know you're not going to say like, yeah, girl, you look like a cow. You probably going to be like, nah, I think you got something better. Like, I ain't feeling that one.
Yeah, something like
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna sit here and demolish your confidence. The fuck, that's not my right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, I wouldn't wear that, but you know, that's whatever. You get one of those, so a black person, I wouldn't wear it. so take it off.
There's a lot of meaning under that in that word. I mean, that phrase right there.
I feel like men only lie if it's a white lie. We don't want to hurt you, and also we feel like women don't understand. Men think nothing's a big deal. They not understand that.
Yeah, I be telling them in the beginning of the relationship, like, or just getting to know them, I really don't be tripping. Like, I really don't be tripping. Like, the only thing I'm gonna trip about is you not understanding me, and that's just a me and you thing, not just, you know, one person. But other than that, I'm cool.
Watch God, I'm the same way, and they be like, something's gotta be wrong. No, I'm nature. I'm chilling.
Yeah, like,
what's on your mind? Literally, what I'm about to eat tomorrow. And that's crazy, right? You asked. You're eating right now. I know. I might want some Chinese tomorrow. Like, I'm just chilling. It's not more. It's nothing deeper. It's nothing surface. If I'm upset, one, you're gonna see it on my face. Two, I'm gonna tell you. A real man gonna tell you. Another motherfucker gonna go out here to start doing some dumb shit. I'm so happy that we grew up and we're not out here drinking no more. We're not out here drinking and smoking, hiding our emotions and shit. We actually talking about them now because we was on some crazy shit.
And I feel like that's not for everybody, because some people aren't hiding stuff. But I feel like that's a mask at times, like when you're constantly looking towards what do you call those substances? When you turn to substances, you usually have something that you haven't dealt with, and that kind of makes it easier, I guess, in a weird way.
Yeah, numb the shit out of it so you don't think about it.
You don't think about it. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But it's just like it feels like it takes you out of whatever you're presently going through, and you want that escape from reality. Whether you feel even worse after or whatever, but it's just that momentarily what feels like peace in the moment. But you gotta eventually deal with it to get better, to get stronger.
Yeah, because we're not a fan of addiction or substances like that, because we feel like we can ruin your life. It can ruin your mental health. It can even if you're a young person, it can ruin your brain growing up. People don't fucking believe that. I do. If you put your whole heart and soul into this one thing and you fuck up your brain, because that leads me to what I want to talk about next is the galaxy gas. The motherfuckers be smoking that fucking big ass tubes of concentrate like heat, not heat, but air.
Is that like the helium thing we saw?
Yeah. So the new thing they're doing called galaxy gas, and it's basically supposed to be used for bakery, but or inhaling it and getting high.
Oh wow!
Children, they're doing it. Probably young children. And one, I'm gonna say with joking, get the joke out the way. They look stupid. They look like, remember them big ass comical pencils? That's what
yellow.
they look like. Yeah, that's what they look. Let me fuck it. God damn it! I feel like you're not getting the joke.
Nah, I get it.
That's what it looks like.
Like the yellow.
Yeah.
With the eraser.
Pencil.
I mean the orange eraser on top.
Yeah, that's what it looks like when they walk around. They look fucking stupid. But then they're doing those and getting hella high, and that makes me think the addiction culture in America is fucking crazy, bro. We went from fentanyl, weed, pills, fucking mushrooms, fucking galaxy gas.
That shit is crazy. Galaxy gas.
Fucking they ain't touching crack for some reason. They say no crack.
But everything else is a go. Galaxy gas. Oh yeah, we got that.
Give a nigga a needle.
This is where I draw the line. I can't do that.
Needles?
What are y'all on?
My granddaddy used to do crack. I'm like, he never did. Give him a galaxy gas and see what he gonna do. But it's the addiction. That's what scares me so much. Is like these motherfuckers they not even running from depression no more. They running from they running to their home. Like this is just for you and your homies to be doing now. I'm just like, bro, this is not a hang around and do type shit. Like this, I know you deal with depression and your life is hard, but addiction, I don't know, because my life growing up, it was difficult, but it wasn't extremely hard. So I never had to escape with a substance. I had hooping and I had like my family. Like I just go play basketball and life was getting hard. I never had to run that hard. So I don't know how hard it is for you to go and pick up galaxy and start doing helium, nigga. That's crazy.
It's because the society that we're in is like get a kick at doing what everybody's doing. It's like whatever the majority of people is doing, it automatically get cool brownie points because everybody's doing it for them. So it's like they just fall into the habit, whether they like it or not. Everybody's doing it, so they don't want to miss out, or they want to see what's the new thing or what's cool. Because we were kids once. Those type of drugs, I mean, the crack and shit was there, but the helium and all that shit, nah.
That wasn't fucking it.
That wasn't.
That shit like it was crazy. Like, nigga, you just want to smoke weed? No, I'm gonna pop pills. Like aspirin? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Aspirin. Face ass.
And my back be hurt, nigga. Some aspirin. Niggas passed me goddamn, what's the shit where I got from my surgery and I didn't give it to you? Nigga, I want nobody to have this shit. Percocets.
Yeah.
Percocets. He was like, nigga, we get some money off that. I said, nigga, no. These are drugs.
Hardcore drugs.
That was like, bro, I took one of them, fell asleep in the car. I said, never again. I'm gonna just let my shit just hurt because I'm so scared of addiction, nigga, because that shit don't make sense to me.
Like, I said 50 Cent is an asshole, but he be saying some weirdly true things. So, like, one thing he said is about addiction, but he was talking about weed. He was like, okay, I understand you rappers, y'all fuck with the weed or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that, but he's like, you gotta look at the bigger picture. Let's say you have a big time producer coming over to the spot, coming over to the studio or whatever. Let's say Dr. Dre's coming over, but you just happen to not have weed. Are you gonna tell Dr. Dre himself, like, hold on, bro, I gotta get some weed. I can't, like, this is your only opportunity. Like, he said, I understand you feel like you're your best with the weed, but you gotta understand in some form or fashion it is an addiction, because it's like, what if you're like you're stuck in that situation, there's nothing for you to do. You had to perform in front of him, or you had to rap or give him a couple bars or whatever. You can't say, hold on, Dr. Dre, I need to get some weed. Wait till my weed man, that's fucking Dr. Dre. You get what I'm saying? So it's like having that mindset that I need to smoke. I can see how it can fuck you up in the future if you're ever in a situation like that, or even other situation. Your best gotta come from within, not from a substance. Even though the substance can help, but you gotta be able to be on your shit without it. So when he said that, I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You still an asshole. You still suck, but that makes sense.
50, if my dog say you suck, man, you suck. I'm around with him. But that makes sense, because you can't tell a motherfucker, hey, let me use the bathroom real quick, and you shaking. What? You okay? Yeah, bro, I just ain't just taking no perky. You said, you got a perky on you, nigga? What? Because
like I said, I understand the addiction. I understand everything. It's just looking at the bigger picture. It gotta come from within, because you're gonna be put in so many spots, especially if you're trying to be big in life. It doesn't have to be entertainment. It's just anything you're trying to do the hardest. You need to make sure it comes from 100% you, like, and not under a substance, because what's going to happen when you don't have access to that substance, but you need 100% sober you in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I understand both sides.
I do too. I understand it, but I think I'm not willing to accept the side I don't associate myself with. I don't think I'm ready to accept it, that this is a lifestyle, because it doesn't make sense to me.
Like what? Like what's
having an addiction, like having a substance addiction to where your life, as you said, I can't work hard or accomplish this if I'm not on this. I get it and I don't get it. it doesn't make sense. I hate it because
It makes sense though, because it's like, you know how habits are. It's like habits are stuff that you do without thinking. So it's like once you keep doing it, it becomes ordinary. It becomes an everyday thing. You're not even thinking about it.
That's true, but there is a habit of me sucking on some helium, nigga. if I'm pursing my lips, nigga, to suckle something my homie passed me that's made of plastic. I don't like that habit.
That's a habit of being an asshole. A habit of being weird.
That's weird, nigga. You pulling this stupid ass thing out your backpack. And you gonna pass it to the nigga that ain't never done it? That's like, bro, this is stupid. You weird? You calling me weird?
Listen, that's a bad habit. I'm not trying to have.
That's not the habit I'm trying to have, bro. I'm sorry. I don't want to. I know there's pain in life. I'm not a big advocate on like the drugs, but smoke weed. It ain't kill nobody. Just make sure you get it. If you in California, Vegas, make sure you get it from the dispensary. Find somewhere that ain't got this shit laced. Just smoke some weed. Watch Dave Chappelle. Listen to some music. You know what I'm saying? Write.
Yeah, right.
Write some. Go have sex. Like do something, bro. Like weed ain't never hurt nobody. Alcohol, chill. Weed, you can take that. I feel like that's fine, but we start doing shit where you know has a high rate of killing you. That's when I'm like, bruh, seriously?
It's not worth it.
It's fucking not. Why? I see this video of Young Thug before, like it was a long time ago. He said, if you got a perk of shit, you know, you got to put it on the light, and if it don't shine through, it ain't real. Excuse me?
I don't understand how these drugs be playing dice with this shit, bro. Because it's like, you know, they had the habit before the money, and I'm not talking down on them or nothing. It's just, for me, I'm taking too much chance. Unless you fuck with your plug heavy, you know it's coming. It's coming on point every time. It's just with these pills, like the weed, I can understand, but the pills, it's just that's too much faith to have.
I swear to God, bro, that's let me move this water
because it's like you
that's
could
what comes down to me. I don't trust motherfuckers like that.
Yeah.
You have weed or somebody else got weed, that's like, cool, I trust you to trust that motherfucker.
Yeah.
If I see a random nigga, hey, you trying to smoke this? No, I don't fucking trust that.
Yeah.
This is the whole idea of people not gonna hurt you. Like, the pills, like, bro, you just handed me a plastic bag that you burnt the tip off of and went like this and said, here, what the fuck is these?
And then the thing with the pills, bro, you might recognize, because you know certain pills, they have certain things on them or certain names or certain abbreviations, but you could easily be fooled by that because it's what's in the inside of the pill. So it's just like, I don't know, I always felt like pills was just the high-end drugs was just
That's just
too much of a roll of a dice.
Yeah. And then the fentanyl shit came out. That's when I started getting, yo, this shit is terrible.
I think that's been out. That's always
been out?
Yeah,
I ain't know that shit, bro.
It just got crazy again. Like, it got crazy back then in the day, and then
man, see, that's why I'm scared of drugs, man. I smoke a little weed from time to time. I might indulge in a mushroom here and there, but I can't. Don't hand me no pills. If I don't know you, don't pass me the blunt. I ain't gonna lie, to this point, nigga, if I don't see you open the bottle, nigga, I'm like, hold on, cuz, where the come from? But at this point, fuck
you saw that Quandarano clip?
Yeah, he was like, oh, this already open. No, this shit open. Let me get one of them open. What the fuck? Now, I thought about it. It's a smart young man right there. But all right, okay, we talked about some fucking crazy shit, man. Let's talk about a joke real quick, man. Let me ask you, man. Let me get to know you a little bit better, because you my boy, been boys for years. All right, let's do something fun. All right, if you're on a deserted island and you have only 5 movies to take with you, what are your 5 movies on this deserted island?
I don't watch movies like that, like more than once though.
Okay, well,
let me see my favorite movies. I'm gonna do it in like.
You ain't gotta be in order. Just anything.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do like the overall categories. Like I'll do a Marvel movie. I'm not sure which one. Probably like the Avengers or something.
The Endgame one, the big one?
Yeah, probably one of those. My bad. A Transformers. So I do like a lot of movies from the series. Okay. From series movies. So I'm just gonna say
the whole series. With
no,
you?
just one out of
Transformers.
So Transformers. What was the first one?
You said Avengers.
Marvel. Yeah. So Marvel. Transformers.
You're taking too many movies with them, but whatever. That is because.
Let's see. I'm gonna bring Expendables. one of those Expendables. Most of my shit is action movies, man. Oh, definitely Creed. Definitely one of the Creeds. How much is that for?
Yeah, boy.
Let's see.
My list is so different than yours.
They probably don't have no action. All bunch of
yeah.
comedians and funny shit.
Yeah. Damn near.
Would I take a Bad Boys? I'm gonna have to think on the last one.
Okay. Fuck. I don't want to say mine. I wrote 3 of them down because that's all I could think of. All right, let's get the black ones out the way. One I'm taking is Django.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take Django. Why? Because I like to see them racists get killed.
That was a good movie.
Jamie Foxx and I forgot brother's name in it. The white dude. Fuck, I know his name, but I forgot. He's a great actor. But those guys played amazing roles, and Samuel L. Jackson is a freaking
Harry Potter. My bad.
Harry Potter. Oh yeah, I forgot.
I'll bring one of those.
Okay, so you got a bunch of series movies. Yeah.
Yeah. All of them basically.
You got all of them. So I'm gonna do Django. Let's do Crazy Stupid Love. Pretty sure you never heard of it, but I know if I play this movie, you'll sit here and watch it because it's like those type of movies where have like
come out around Love Don't Cause a Thing around that time.
No, it was after that's like 2011, 2000. It was when Ryan Gosling was starting to really blow up. He was in it, and Steve Carell's in it. But it was like they have like 4 to 5 different storylines, and it just all comes together, and I enjoy it. It's a very good story, and I just like Steve Carell. I think he's an amazing actor. Next, I'll say John Q. with Denzel when he had his son had to get the heart transplant. And he held the hospital up, and he said, "My son will not bury me. I will bury my son." That made me cry every time. Watch it, like
Emotional.
I swear to, if I want to, I don't want to cry a little bit. I want to laugh, I want to cry. I want to have a little bit of anger.
You want to experience all your human emotions because you ain't got nobody that's gonna be there with you. So
you damn right. And okay, the fourth one you're gonna judge me, and I don't give a fuck. Is Mean Girls.
What the fuck? What is that? Wasn't that like a chick movie? Yep. So why is that one you want to bring with you?
Great fucking movie, man.
What is it about? Damn right, I'm gonna judge you, right?
Katie Aaron. She was played by Lindsay. Katie Aaron is her name of the show. She was played by Lindsay Lohan. She was a white girl.
She still be acting? Oh no, Mean Girls was old. Yeah, Mean Girls was
she
old.
came. She was a white girl from Africa that came to the new school. Gretchen Wieners, nigga, was a mean bitch, and then they went the whole debacle. And it's a great movie. It's a great watch. I'll tell you right now. Mean Girls.
I said Mean Girls.
Mean Girl. I think they judge me. I don't care. I don't fucking care. You can know this is my comedy style. It's all over the fucking place.
Right over me. Oh man, that island gonna be crazy.
Oh man, me and the monkey nigga gonna be like, that shit happened. And then what's the last one? I'm gonna find. I'm gonna do an animated one.
Which ones did he Which 3 did he write down?
I wrote down Mean Girls, Django, and Crazy Stupid Love.
So you had time to sleep on that answer.
Mean Girls, yeah, Mean Girls top 5. Great fucking
top 1.
Top 2. Top 2, nigga. John Q and Mean Girls are my 2 favorite movies. 2 totally different fucking movies, nigga.
Oh god.
Lindsay Lohan, top 2, nigga.
Lindsay Lohan would love to hear that.
Yeah. Lindsay, if you out there, baby.
What do you mean if? What the fuck? What do you mean if? Yeah. We lost some potential listener, watcher.
Lindsay, I know you're out there, baby. If you want to do a good Mean Girls 2, holla at me, nigga. I want to be in it. Let me just have a cameo. I swear, bro, I'm gonna have a cameo on one of these shows, movies I love, nigga. They redo it. And what's another? Let's do a newer movie. You funny as hell, bro. And another one I just watched, I could probably watch again, was
Deadpool.
Yeah, no, it was It was on Netflix. It was a movie with Samuel Jackson. They were all locked in a cabin. I forgot the fucking thing.
Is it new?
Yeah, it came out a couple years ago.
Oh.
But I'll say that's on there. But I can't remember the name, so I really can't vote that bitch. And I'll say Life with Eddie Murphy and Ed Martin Lawrence. Mm-hmm. I'll say that's my top 5. That eyes ain't gonna be jumping, nigga. Motherfuckers that come and rescue me like, this man got taste. Like, this nigga, hey.
Nah, they gonna say he's all over the place.
He be like, hey, this
He got a different emotion for every day.
Cry one day on John Q. I'm gonna feel empowered on Django on Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm gonna get into my feminine girl with Mean Girls. On Thursday, I'm gonna have a good laugh on with Crazy Stupid Love. And on Friday, I'm gonna laugh my ass off on life.
Well, on the day you watching the Django, you gonna get the monkeys to join then you gonna get them to make a clan with you.
Yeah, motherfucker. We gonna hunt whatever their mortal enemies is, nigga. Komodo dragons. I don't even, we gonna fight. I'm looking at them like it's a revolution. Y'all ready?
Fucking
Nigga, yes.
Planet of the Apes type shit.
Hell yeah, nigga. Them motherfuckers gonna be walking and talking by the time I leave.
Especially with those movies, shit. They got every emotion to learn from.
They got every emotion. I'm telling you, you can keep your Transformers making all that noise, making all the animals run away. And me, we're gonna be sitting here having a good time, nigga. That's gonna be all my movies, bro. We gonna have a great fucking time, nigga. Man. So I know more about you. This nigga don't like no comedy. You don't like no romance.
I do. Well, romance is when I'm with watching it with a female. I ain't gonna watch it by myself.
Why not? You gotta get in tune with your star player, nigga. You.
that's I get in that when I'm cooking. It's like when I cook, I be setting the mood. I had a candle going, got my wine ready.
See,
got my
you
food.
know romance, but you don't want to watch it in the movie.
I just don't feel like watching it.
Like you want to be a part of it.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Man, you crazy, bro. See, now I know more about you, man. I got to put you on some good movies, man. You put me on food, I give you that. The food and the food spots. I'm gonna have to put you on some more movies.
Well, I'm glad you finally admitted it. It's like pulling teeth from this guy trying to admit that there was a good food spot. It's like I got a lot of knowledge, or it's like I want to compare my taste buds to other people's taste buds because I feel like I be hitting a lot. But it's like you recommend a place to somebody, you gotta ask them a million times if it was good.
It's called being a hater. I know you're gonna go down this rabbit hole, but it's called being a hater. I don't care. I don't wanna. Am I gonna go back? Yes.
Am I gonna let them know? No. Or we just gonna randomly just read it one day?
FaceTime, where you at? What you talking about? I know that shit. Calm down. Motherfucker, chill. No, can I get another soda, please? What you up to, man? I'm at the house. Nigga, man, you ain't gonna bring me back a plate. Nah, they ran out. I got you, though. I got you. All right, let's go back. I'm gonna call this segment "Woman's Wander" because damn, that was fire. Somebody needs to hire me, nigga, to name names, bro. So we gotta go.
I was curious when I saw that in those. What did he?
That's
that's what they wonder.
Nigga, that's what they want. They wonder, nigga. Woman's wonder, nigga. We gonna go back. All right. So another question woman asked us: what does it take for men to have a healthy relationship, whether it's with themselves or a partner? We've said this 1,000 times, I think, the whole first season. You already know. You know this. You know the answer to this. You know the logical answer that we both came to the conclusion of this.
All right, you could go first.
No, because you. Okay, so once again, let me read the question. What does it take for men to have a healthy relationship, whether it's with themselves or a partner? You know the answer.
Say it again.
You know the answer.
What is the answer?
You know the answer.
What is it?
Say the answer.
I don't know.
What have we been? What is our whole podcast based off? What is the whole?
What else?
What is our whole podcast? Me and you. What do we had to learn? And
About ourselves?
Yeah, there you go. A man that learns himself is able to have a healthy relationship because why? He knows what he needs. He knows himself better than what he wants. He knows himself better than anybody else.
Yep.
That's the damn answer.
And it's like it's not what
You go first.
I felt like I was on a moment because I have a couple answers for that, but I knew that answer was the right answer that wraps everything together. And that also, I had a question reading off of that because I had read that. What about how does it because I don't even know if you saw that post I sent you the other day, but I can tie that into this too. what if that person is confused with what they want versus what society wants? Not what society wants, but what society thinks is valid as whatever they're looking for.
I see that as, what type of man are you? I see.
I'm talking about from both.
No, from a woman's perspective or man's
Both.
perspective.
Like let's say a man feels like a woman should do this, but he's going based off what everybody says.
Oh yeah, that's what my answer is.
Okay.
What type of man are you? Are you gonna be? What do you need as a man?
As a man,
I don't need you to wash my dishes.
damn sure don't.
I do the shit myself. I don't need you to do this. I just need. I can verbally tell you this is what I need from you. I'm good. I just need somebody. You know what I'm saying? Again, what's one thing I fucking hate? I could do all my dishes, right? I clean the fuck out my plate. This is my motherfucking pots. I fucking hate washing cups.
Why?
Why? Ever since I was a kid, I fucking hate my hand too big. It gets stuck. I
thought you was gonna say like the steel iron casket or
I'll
something.
clean anything. I just fucking hate cups, baby. That's a great analogy. I don't need you to do washing none of these dishes. I got it. I just need you to get these cups.
You got everything else, baby.
I got everything. Women use if that's an analogy you need, that makes sense to understand a man. I can do all this.
Yeah.
I can knock it out with no problem. I just can't. I hate doing these cups.
There's just certain things I just really need, not necessarily need you, but it would help me a whole lot to do this certain things, but everything else, oh, trust me, I got it.
Thank you.
And then there's another thing too, because it's like, that post I sent you the other day, this lady was talking about why there's certain ladies that get their relationship, they start looking at it differently because they was and we kind of talked about this, but it was briefly, they kind of wrap their head around the person they want the man to be, but that man was never destined to be that man. So it's like it start creating issues because he's not who she wants him to be, or he's not perfect for her life, but she made it seem like he was based off like the things that she expected, if that makes sense.
So she had an idea of the man that she wanted him to be instead of accepting him for the man that he is.
Yeah. And so that kind of turned into thing because he was just being himself the whole time, and then she was expecting differently, and then she's like, she was saying, this could go for both sides. It was just a lady that was explaining it, but I feel like it goes for both sides. So what do you feel about that?
I feel like if you didn't tell him, or if you didn't tell her, because it's a whole thing going into expecting something to happen by doing small jabs to the person all day instead of just being like, hey, can you just, I don't need much. Can you just please call me when you leave work? Or just let me know when you do this, when you go meet your mama. Just any small thing, just verbally say it. And if you have to continuously saying it, get the fuck out of there. Because it ain't changed this fucking 5 times. Instead of you saying, why'd you ever call me? Why'd you? Now he mad, you mad. Or she mad because you badgering her. So I feel like there's a way to have that conversation, because a lot of times, bro, we are children with our emotions. A lot of us can't really grasp our emotions and move forward with it because a lot of us have, it's going to sound bad, child ways, because life is very difficult. But I believe that if you have a child's wonder about life and then you still understand the bullshit of life, you're gonna live a great fucking happy life. But you still have a child mindset about life and you don't understand it, you just gonna be fucked. Because that's like, because if I don't tell you what I need, how do I expect you to know what I need? You don't see me mad all the time about, you don't even want to be mad about, because you just see me mad.
Yeah.
Because that's what I hate. I expected him to do that. I expected them to do that. Did you tell him? I tell him all the time. Did you tell him or did you badger him?
Yeah, did you, yeah.
Did you make him feel less than? Or did you like, hey, let me holler at you? Damn, my girl said, let me holler at you. Listen up. What's the game plan? Yeah, a nigga gonna turn to one of these. Game plan. What we doing?
I don't say I feel like a society, and I'm not saying it because I feel like I'm better, or I definitely try to do better, but it's easy for me to talk about it because I used to be, a bad communicator, because I was going to say, I feel like as society, we have to do better as communicating to our signified other and even our kids and children. I know we don't have none either. I know we don't have none at this time, but I still feel like communication as a whole needs to be better. There's certain things that need to be put ahead and explained thoroughly instead of expectations. So
Yeah. So that's great. That's amazing. Man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in and listening. I just feel like we should end it on a motivational quote. You know, as you know, I'm the nonsense. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Mr. Positive.
Mr. Positive
And I'm just gonna
himself.
shut up and just sit right here. Go ahead.
Hey, so y'all know your environment plays a key role on your potential and your capabilities. So imagine there's like a flea and there's a jar and the jar is empty. And let's say the lid is open. There's no lid on top of the jar. Let's say in order for that flea to jump out of the jar, it's a total of 36 inches. So let's say 36 inches is the highest a flea can jump. Now let's say there's a lid on that same jar, and from the lid to the bottom of the jar is 5 inches. That flea is going to get accustomed to only jumping 5 inches because of its environment. Its environment has it trapped to only jumping 5 inches because there's a lid on it. So it's like, that's a perfect example of how you have to be careful of who you surround yourself with, your environment, because your capabilities is only going to be limited by what you're surrounded by the example of I just told you. So I had saw that quote the other day, and I thought you guys would, think that was pretty cool like I did. I know Mr. Nonsense over here don't, but, for all my positive people out here that like to think, that like to look at things with positivity instead of a whole bunch of nonsense.
I know I still got fans.
These are for y'all.
I still got some people on my side out there.
Nah, they gone already. Once they heard me start speaking positive, like, oh yeah, the one we wanted, he left. We out of here.
It's the jokes that gets them in trouble.
We want to see some borderline cancel jokes.
Oh man, I gotta go, man. I can't get canceled again.
Not again. And then just like that.
Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way.